Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLES. Let's get to the news now. Eagles fans, you know how exciting the start of the season is, right? And this year, the 2025 campaign is already shaping up to be one of the most intriguing in recent memory. The Eagles, fresh off their Week 1 victory against the Dallas Cowboys, are riding high. But as always, there's a lot to analyze, a lot to discuss. That win, while crucial, revealed some cracks in the armor, especially when it comes to the team's secondary. You see, the Eagles' secondary has historically been a strength, a real backbone of their championship defenses in recent years. But this season, it seemed a bit off, a bit vulnerable. Against Prescott and the Cowboys, the Eagles' secondary held Prescott to 188 passing yards and no touchdowns, which on the surface sounds solid. But if you dig a little deeper, you realize that they weren't able to intercept a single pass, and there were moments where Prescott's short completions kept the chains moving. Quinion Mitchell, as the outside cornerback, was pretty reliable. He's a physical presence and has shown he can hold his own. But that outside corner position needs more depth, more options. When you look beyond Mitchell, the cracks become even more apparent. The backups and rotational players struggled to step up, and that's a concern for a team that aims to go deep into the playoffs again. So, what's the solution? Well, the Eagles are always looking to improve, always looking to add talent where they can, and that's where the latest rumors come into play. Word out of NFL circles is that the Eagles are eyeing a move for Greg Newsome, a talented young cornerback currently with the Cleveland Browns. Now, Newsome isn't just some journeyman, he's a player with a lot of potential, and at just 25 years old, he's entering the prime of his career. Over his 4 seasons in the league, he's accumulated 138 tackles, which shows he's not only a cover guy, but also willing to get involved in run support. His allowed reception rate of 62.8% might seem high at first glance, but considering the volume of targets he faces, and the fact that he's often matched against top receivers, that's actually quite impressive. Moreover, Newsome has secured 3 interceptions and broken up 28 passes, which indicates his ball skills and ability to make plays on the ball. For the Eagles, pairing Newsome with Quinion Mitchell would create a formidable outside corner duo, giving opposing offenses a lot of trouble. Mitchell, with his physicality and experience, combined with Newsome's youth and skill set, could form the backbone of a secondary that's ready to challenge any team in the league. Think about the possibilities. With a solid cornerback duo, the Eagles could focus on dialing up pressure on quarterbacks, knowing they have the coverage to back it up. Their defensive coordinator would have more flexibility, and that's exactly what they need if they want to replicate or even surpass last year's success. Now, let's talk a little about why this trade makes sense for both sides. The Browns, as we know, have a deep secondary, but they also have a lot of options at cornerback, and they might be willing to part ways with Newsome if the right offer comes along. The early part of the season is critical for teams, and if Cleveland starts slow or shows signs of struggle, trading Newsome could become a real option. They might want to reload with draft picks or younger players, especially if they're not fully satisfied with their current roster. For the Eagles, acquiring Newsome would be a significant boost. They could plug him right into their starting lineup and immediately improve their pass defense. Plus, Newsome's age means he's a long-term investment, and that's exactly what Philadelphia needs if they want to keep competing at the highest level. Let's also consider how Newsome's stats and play style fit into the Eagles' defensive scheme. He's known for his agility, quick hips, and ball awareness. His ability to stick with receivers and make plays on the ball in tight coverage makes him a perfect fit for the Eagles' aggressive man-to-man coverage schemes. And with the NFL trending more towards passing offense, having a young, talented corner like Newsome is invaluable. It's not just about stopping the pass. It's about creating turnovers, disrupting timing routes, and forcing quarterbacks into tough decisions. The Eagles, with their strong front seven, have always benefited from a secondary that can hold its own, and Newsome could be that missing piece to elevate their defense to another level. Of course, no trade is without its questions. How much would it cost the Eagles? Would Cleveland be willing to part with Newsome for draft picks or a combination of players? And how soon would Newsome be able to integrate into the team's system? These are questions that will be answered in the coming weeks, but the buzz around this potential move is certainly exciting for Eagles fans. It signals that the front office is serious about reinforcing the secondary, especially after a season where they showed vulnerability against high-powered offenses. And speaking of the season, the Eagles' offense is firing on all cylinders, with Jalen Hurts leading the charge. Hurts looked sharp in Week 1, connecting well with his receivers and showcasing his dual-threat ability. But to truly contend for a Super Bowl again, the defense needs to be as dominant as the offense. That's why a move for someone like Newsome makes so much sense. It's about creating balance, about ensuring that the defense can keep up with the best offenses in the league. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the bigger picture. The NFC East is always a competitive division, with the Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders all looking to make their mark. But the Eagles have established themselves as the team to beat, especially after their recent success, including a deep playoff run last year. Adding a player like Newsome would not only bolster their secondary, but also send a message to the rest of the division that Philadelphia is serious about maintaining their dominance. It's a bold move, but one that could pay dividends in the long run. And you know what? Fans are already buzzing about this potential trade, debating how Newsome would fit into the team's defensive scheme, what it would mean for the upcoming games, and how it might impact the playoff chase. It's these kinds of moves that keep the NFL exciting, that keep fans on the edge of their seats. The Eagles have shown a willingness to be aggressive in the past, whether it was in the draft or in free agency, and this trade rumor fits that mold perfectly. It's a testament to their commitment to excellence, to building a team capable of competing year after year. In conclusion, Eagles fans, what do you think about this potential acquisition? Do you believe Greg Newsome could be the missing piece that takes Philly's defense to another level? Are you excited about the idea of pairing him with Quinion Mitchell? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinions matter so much to us and to the Eagles organization. Remember, the season is just beginning, and there are many twists and turns ahead. But one thing, for sure, the Eagles are always looking for ways to improve, and this rumor about Newsome might just turn into reality. Stay tuned, because we'll keep bringing you the latest updates and analysis on everything Eagles related. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, so you never miss a beat in the world of Philadelphia Eagles news. We're all in this together, united by our passion for the team, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for this incredible franchise. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Philadelphia Eagles. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news.